Hey everyone, it's Jared here, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about linear drum fill improvisation. Now, in the past, whenever I give you a linear pattern, it's like right, left, kick, left, right, kick, 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 right, left, and blah, 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 blah. And you have this like long pattern to remember, and it's like, how are people ever going to like come up with their own patterns or develop their own feel? And so hopefully this lesson will, inspire you to get on the kit and actually just sit down and try and come up with your own stuff. And I have some techniques and some concepts that are going to help you do that. And I kind of, got inspired to do this from listening to guys like Aaron Spears and Teddy Campbell and Chris Coleman. And then I played drums with Kobus quite a bit, and he does a lot of this. And it's basically, when they play these linear fills, I don't think they're ever thinking about it. They're just like playing. And whatever came out, came out. And that was completely foreign to me. Because for me, it had always been about, what is the pattern? Like right, left, kick, kick, left, right, kick. What is the exact pattern? I need to memorize it, I need to do it slowly, and then I can speed it up and move it around the kit. And that was the process. But what I really wanted to have the ability to do was to be able to sit down and just play a linear pattern. And so what I did was I put the metronome on anywhere between 60 and 100 beats per minute, and I played 1-bar groove, 1-bar linear fill, played as 16th notes. Okay, and then there's just a few little rules within that. You only have to hit the bass drum one time in there if you want. You can just do mainly, snare stuff around the kit, hit one bass drum, and then come out of it. Because I know with a lot of us, building that if we're beginners or intermediate drummers, building the independence to just throw in the bass drum whenever is a challenge. So just don't do it as much. Another thing you can do to constantly challenge yourselves is do one bass drum hit and then 2 bass drum hits. And so I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay, so let's just say I'm playing a linear pattern, and this, I'll just play something random, I'll make it up. Here we go. Okay, so you saw in there, every time I hit the bass drum, I just hit one time. Okay, so that's one way to do it. So if you're first starting out on this, you might want to say, in all my linear fills I'm going to practice, as 16th notes, I'm just going to hit the bass drum one time. So it's never a question of what you're doing or what you should be doing. Then, if you want to take it a step further, you can say, now each time I hit the bass drum, I'm going to hit it 2 times, like this. And then from there, you can start combining them. But that's not what's most important here. What's most important is that you just sit behind the kit and play, okay? And make tons of mistakes, tons. There's tons of times when you're doing a linear fill and you go to crash to the right hand, but you were supposed to crash to the left. And it's just a matter of you getting the experience, and then eventually you'll start crashing with your left because you have that click track there keeping you in check. All right? So let's do this just for fun. Let's try it at 70 beats per minute, and I can show you guys exactly what I do. If I make mistakes, I make mistakes. We're just going to go for it, okay? Here we go. All right, so you see what happened there. I don't have any idea what the exact pattern was that I was playing. And honestly, 6 months to a year ago, I couldn't do that. I would only have like my set patterns that I knew. And so all it took was me sitting down and just going really slowly. I started actually at 60 beats per minute, going really slowly and just figuring out what patterns work best. And then from there, start to speed that up, okay? Once I was able to do that within 16th notes, up to around 120 beats per minute, I dropped the tempo back down and I did it as 16th note triplets. So let's try the exact same tempo. This time I'm going to play 16th note triplets, which is basically 6 notes per beat. Here we go. So that's the end of this lesson, you guys. I hope you kind of got a feel for what I'm trying to do here, and I hope you actually take it to your kit and try it. You know, success for me with teaching these lessons is if it inspires you to sit down at the kit and try something. That's it. Okay, so if you watch this video and then you get on your drum set, good for me, okay? Because that translates into results for you, and then hopefully you'll continue to spread the word and share the love, right? Because the more people that see these lessons, the more it helps us, and that's the way you can kind of repay us. So I really, really appreciate all you guys' support, and I'll see you guys again very soon.